Hey ho, hey ho. So, let's see. iPhone webcam. Hi. Where? There we go. Just logging into everything and getting everything ready. While I do that, I'm gonna play a song for you. And the iPhone webcam is that one. Okay. So is this, maybe this is my microphone for today. No, I'm gonna change into the other one. Desk and just checking the microphones, clips, no, it's Lumia, okay. It shouldn't be that one, it should be, there we go. This one is so much better. A real microphone. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna play that song for you guys, just because it's fun. Let's see. Still don't have the correct microphone. Let's see. Oh, maybe because I don't have it there. Give me a few seconds. Sound settings. Sound settings. There we go. Gotta have the correct microphone. So input, we do. That should be the one. Yes. Okay, and then this one. No? No, still not that one. Okay, but can you still hear me? Even though I have the wrong microphone. Is this better? Da 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 da. Yeah, we'll try that one. Hi Guy and Annika and Miguel. Hello, hello. Yeah, I just wanted to pop in and have a live stream and talk and chat about my latest TikTok / reel. Now I'm not gaming. I'm talking about tattoos. Sound is good. Okay, good. Thanks. Then it will work. Awesome. As long as it's good enough, it's good enough. So yeah. The have you seen my my TikTok for today? Has anyone seen it? And does anyone have a comment? Well, I can show you if let's see, I'm not gonna need this and that, and let's do this one here. Perfect. First I'm gonna play a song for you. Let's see, was it this one? Started this game back in Y2K. Color cover us, I slay all day. So let's have my daring on display. Can you hear it? This will fit into the theme of today. Why do you use AI? Yes. we're getting into that. So I'm gonna, I think the best way to sort of, yeah, we'll ditch this. The best way to sort of tell, because I'm not good with words always. That's sort of not my best way of communication. I communicate through like visuals. So I thought I was going to show you some reasons why I do. But I can tell you, Jordy, that the main reasons why I use AI is, I would say, there are many reasons. Let's see. First of all, it helps me to generate reference photos of objects that, for example, a rose or a tiger. Before AI, I used to Google and like search for images or have my books, and like I have a book of 2,000 types of roses. I have a book because I was like, yeah, I want to find a special rose, you know. And as an artist, I have a vision in my head, like how this design is going to look like. And because before I can tattoo, I need to make a design. And before I can make a design, I need to have reference photos. So there are several steps into making a tattoo. So before, I used to use like books or Google and just search to find photo reference. Like, okay, this is a rose. But the thing is, those roses, you usually Google the same photo as another artist did. Because I'm a realism tattoo artist. I do realism. You know what I mean? Like other people who, other artists, tattoo artists. If you find a artist that is specializing in, for example, neo-traditional, maybe they use AI to help them to like, you know, reference stuff for maybe a lamp or an animal. Maybe that could be. But I think usually they draw so many like faces and they get their own type. I don't draw like that. I never have. I've always been a realism sort of copycat. Since I was a little girl, I started drawing castles and princesses, but I was looking at photos and I was trying to copy them. And I did that all of my teens, and I got like people sending me portraits, and I drew their portrait and I sent them back. So it's, for example, like this is a drawing that I drew like when I was, it's pretty shiny here, but I drew this when I was like 20 years old. And I mean, I can draw, but I can only draw realism. That is what I prefer to do. Or I can also like draw neo-traditional. Let's just put some bold lines on this. So then it becomes sort of a neo-realism maybe. But yeah, so, but how did I draw this? I didn't use like just my, I didn't just look at it and like sketch it. No, I had a photo and I used like, you know, mapping to put all of the, so I might as well just use a stencil to just get the edges like we do when we tattoo. We use a stencil and then we copy. So that is what I've always done. So when I'm tattooing and people want, you know, they want a rose or they want a lion, should I just Google a lion? Or should I make a lion in AI? I'm going to look at your chat. But do you plan on tattooing it just like that? Or are you going to redraw it in your style? Yeah, that's another good question, because I never create a design in using AI. The AI doesn't make my design. The AI makes small pieces that I have, you know, that I need. So I'm making the design in Procreate. I take a photo of my client's arm, I make the design in Procreate, and then I'm like, oh, this part here, we should have something like this. And sometimes I find it through a original photo. Sometimes I need to create it using AI. So it's never like I use AI to like design the full photo. Well, I think I did that maybe once, actually. But still, it took a lot of time because I was like, because I have the vision in my head. Like, I don't just like tell AI to make something. You know, it's like I have my artistic view in my head, and then I get AI I've learned prompts for like a year, and I've been using AI for like 1 year, and I've learned how to sort of use it the best way so that I can put it into my designs that are my design. This is just, instead of Googling the puzzles that are going into my design, I'm using AI to create them, so they're now unique and not copied from other people's photos. Isn't it really better to use normal photos and Photoshop? Like, I use Photoshop, but I don't use Photoshop itself. Photoshop is a freaking dinosaur. Procreate is the new Photoshop, and I use it on an iPad. And so yeah, I'm not always an expert, but like, I wouldn't like having a tattoo that's only AI. Yeah, and I don't think I would either. So I get your point, and my designs are never all AI. So it's like I make the design, I know how it's going to be in my head, and then I create the parts that I need using AI. What's your thought about people wanting car emblems as tattoos? I don't have any thoughts about it. Like, people want a lot of different stuff. It's only okay to use AI as a tool to create a creative starting point. Yeah, right. And sometimes AI can give me ideas as well. I'm like, yeah, I have an idea, I'm designing it, and there's like, just something missing. And then I can sort of make AI, I just take my whole idea and have AI to sort of help me. And then I can get a new idea, and then I continue. So it's like, for me, it's like having an assistant, almost. Like, AI is my assistant, and it making it more effective. If I were to draw what I was designing yesterday, if I were to draw those, there were 2 girls and 1 dragon. We made those using AI. The rest is a mix of different original like images from the movies that she wanted. So let's see. You're using AI to help you visualize what you have in mind so you can recreate it. Yes, Jordy, that's correct. So I'm using AI to help me usually I visualize first. I have a vision in my mind first, usually. Like, I have an idea. I have, let me just show you. Hi, Miss Cherry. Hi. I'm sorry I'm late with the chat, but I was just talking a lot, as usual. We're talking AI here. So, and I'm going to sort of clear up the confusion. Have you ever had a client refuse to have a tattoo after they discovered that you use AI? No, because I design all of my designs along with the client. So they sit next to me and watch me work. They watch me do everything. The design that I made yesterday took 9 hours. So, and I think a lot of people just think that I made the design entirely in AI and like, yeah, here's the stencil. And no, that process we did yesterday took 9 hours. So yeah, it was, and there's a lot of drawing, like manual drawing in there as well, but you can't see it in the video because the video's so like fast forward, just because I usually I think also to look at a time lapse for too long is like, yeah, boring. Next, So I made the sort of design session really compressed, sort of. So you can't really see all of the work that was put in there. So that's why a lot of people misunderstood. And the coolest thing is that if you go on Instagram and you watch the same TikTok, I put it on Instagram Reels. Like, it is so amazing. I think either it is the difference between sort of the ages and generations on TikTok versus Instagram. Because you can see, like, on Instagram, everyone is like, oh my God, that's so amazing. I can't wait to see the result. Oh my God, tattoo queen. They're like, yeah, so awesome. This is so cool. And then you go on TikTok and see the same video and the comments are like, oh, boo, that's diabolical. That's like, everything is hate. All of the comments are hate. I'm like, oh my God. And it's like, okay, is everyone actually thinking this? Or it's one person, a couple of people are like, nah, I don't like AI. And then everyone is like, AI sucks, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, people are sheep sometimes. And I just think that is so sad. Yeah, I've been a sheep for many years myself. I finally starting to like unlock from the sheeping, but yeah. I thought you don't do dragons. Right, guy, I didn't do dragons until AI. I can't draw a dragon because there are no photographs of dragons, and I don't think all of those paintings and drawings look very nice always, and then they weren't the shape that I needed. If I were to do a dragon that's like starting here and then going up there and it's going into the chest, and you can't find a painting or a drawing or an illustration, and then I never felt like I could draw that dragon really nice. I tried many times. I made dragons in the beginning, and then I was like, I'm not making them right. I'm not happy. So I stopped doing them. But now with AI, have a good night, Jordy, and thank you for the questions. And I'm happy that you asked me the questions and sort of let me clarify it. So appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, as you said, Jordy, I think a lot of people have a lot of issues with AI because a lot of content used to train it is stolen, and I totally agree. But I think also it is somewhat the issue with like that AI have stolen art from artists. That is something that I haven't researched that 100%, so I'm not really sure how that works. But I think, in my opinion, I would say, isn't that almost the same as when you do music and you like sample all of the other artists' songs, and you just take someone's chorus or bridge or whatever part of their song, and then you just put another beat to it and your own voice to it. Like, isn't that worse? Like, then you're just basically taking, that is more like me taking from Google, getting a lion from Google and just tattooing it. I would say that is. I'm so sorry, Sarah. It's like I have 3 chat things because I didn't even know that Kick had the chat message. So sorry, Sarah. Yes, I'm here. Let's see here. I just gotta have all of the chats in order. There we go. So. How long I'm streaming? Like today or like forever? I've been streaming now for I don't know how long. Today, half an hour, but in total, a few years, maybe since. When did I start streaming? I made the Tad chat in like, was that in like 2020 or 2019? I think. Let's see. This one was to there. Okay, sorry guys. I just have to move the chat so that it works better. After generations of creativity, there's nothing left that 100% original anymore, in my opinion. That is true, Guy. And I think, like, that is in music. It's in art. It's in photography. Like, of course, if you're a photographer, you're always, like, inspired and taught with, you know, other photographers and how they do things, and you just take their settings and you do it your way, you know. Or if it's art, you have either you draw from your head, or you have reference photos, you know. You can, or some like to just like really like just cut things, like scrapbooking, like that is just copying, pasting too, you know. That is very nice of you, Kevin. I don't stream daily. No, I wish I would though, but so do you have any of my old photos of you in the new studio? I don't think I have any photo of myself except like the main like profile picture frame photo that I have. There are no other photos, but I was gonna do that, but I haven't done that yet. But we were gonna have like a wall somewhere where we could put some memories. I could do that here, maybe in my wall. I could do that. I'm sorry, I didn't see that chat on TikTok earlier. Thank you. Oh, that is Miss Cherry, and you're talking with Amy, and okay. Well, thank you, Miss Cherry. I think I have them all, but yeah, I have everything digitally, you know. So yeah, I think I have clarified a little bit, but I'm always open if anyone have any questions about AI. I could also show you how I do things and how I created the design I made yesterday, if you want to. I'm obsessed with that picture in the background. Yeah, this one is it's from our sort of house artists, our house wall art artist, Mr. Kling. He made this for me. So it's, and he, you know, he used the sort of profile picture thing that I made with AI. So you want me to show you? Okay. I'm gonna see how to do it. Let's see. So what do you want to see? What do you want to see? How I make, like how I use AI, or how I use Procreate, or both? You could also, we could like just start from scratch, and you guys could be the client, and I could make the design with you. Something like that. We could try. Procreate. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna find the stuff. Where do I do that? Let's see then. Should have done a redesign of the back piece. Oh yeah, we could do that, you know. Of course, we must do that. I think we should just take a new photo of your back, and then we can, you know, like just redesign it, just like design the add-ons. I would like to do that anyway. I don't just want to put you in the chair and just, yeah, go. I would like to have a plan. I always like to have a visual plan before I tattoo. But not long ago, I had a client who wanted to sort of just fix and level up an old tattoo that they had. And I didn't have any stencils. I didn't have any reference photos. I just like took the machine and paint, like ink, and just, you know, go. So I can do that, and that was a nice day, and I think it was a lot of fun. But usually, since I usually do realism, then I usually have stencils. But I have an app for that as well, because like I used to create, like, draw stencils that could take 2 or 3 hours. And now it takes me 2 or 3 minutes. Not even that, 2 or 3 seconds. So that saves both me and the client a lot of time. Sorry, I was just, you know me. I get distracted very easily. Tom, hello. Tom Whalen, who's excited for Halloween? I'm getting a Halloween tattoo. Oh my God. Have you guys seen this? Oh my God, I gotta show you. Gotta show you. Thank you, John. Thank you. Okay, this is so typical. I'm gonna show you. Like, this is what happens when I turn on my, like, when I, you know, open up TikTok. This, like, yeah. How does this person really feel about, yeah. Oh, please, no more of these, what's it called? Like, the fortune tellers. She's everywhere. I'm like, no, maybe I should just, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. Sing it. I should sing it. I can always sing it, you know, but just wait a minute, and then I think about the other, you know. That's okay. Sorry. What was I doing? You said procreate, but Miss Cherry, what we could do the redesign of your back now. But then, do you have a picture of your back right now that you can send me? Like, pronto. Otherwise, I'll just use just a general reference. Yes, you're checking. Good. Hello, Demelsa from the UK. Hi, and welcome. Ooh, and I was gonna remove that. Let's see here from the chat. You don't need to have the multi-chat there. There we go. So unnecessary. You're also from UK, Sarah, from Manchester. And you want the, or Sarah, can you answer me a question? Are you a bot? I have to take a photo. Do you want me to do that? Yes, please. That would be cool. I mean, we're going to do it anyway, so how about just doing it now? So you're not. Okay. It was just, I haven't been so long on Kick, and I've never had a lot of, I don't have a lot of experience with Kick. So I wasn't sure. But that's good. But I usually, I have a Discord, but I don't use it a lot. But I know that a lot of the old, like, the good old Tat Chat family have been using it a lot. And it's nice to have when I want to see, like, stuff from you guys. AI is cool, but there's nothing more original than the mind of a good tattooist. True. And Tom, like I said, I'm to sort of compress the reason how I create, how I use AI is I have a vision in my head for the client, because I take a photo of the like, if it's an arm or a leg or whatever it is, I have a photo, and then I plan in my head what's going to happen and where, like, what is going where. And sometimes I use, like, photos, or sometimes people want a portrait of their grandmother, and then but it's difficult to describe this, and I get distracted by everything. But yeah, maybe we want to have a portrait of a grandmother, and then she likes roses. So we're going to add some roses to it, because it's always nice to add something to a portrait, because portrait just by itself, I think I don't like it that much anymore. I'm like, nah, that's boring. I want to add something more to it, like a little spice. So adding some personal thing to it, like a rose or a toy or whatever. And sometimes I don't like the roses that I Google. So I create a rose in AI, and then I put it into the design, because I can create it with AI exactly how I want it. I don't tell the AI to give me a rose. I tell the AI to give me a rose that is, like, in this sort of lighting, in this direction, in this color, in this art form, or whatever. And then, like, I make it a really advanced prompt to give me the rose that I need to go into my design for my client. And as I said, I always do the design and make the design with the client present, so that they can sit there and watch everything that I'm doing. So that is also, I think that was a lot of fun yesterday also. Like, first of all, it was to plan the whole sleeve. And she wanted 5 movies. So I was like, we can't have 5 movies on just one cover up, like one piece here on the upper arm. 5 movies, that's going to be a lot, because that was the old tattoo that was, like, cramped in there. So I was like, hey, how about we do 2 here, and then, like, divide them, like 2 on the lower arm and then 1 on the inside. And she would like that, and so we did that. And then we were like, okay, but which one of these movies can actually cover? Because which one of these have more darker colors that will cover this old tattoo that is, it's a lot, and it's a fresh tattoo, so it's very dark. So that was a lot. Just the planning of the sleeve itself was like 2 hours. And then we started designing the piece that was going on the upper arm. And yeah, that took, altogether, we spent like 9 hours designing.
It's 20
hours. Is the wrist the most painful area in the arm for a tattoo? I would say, Sarah, yeah, wrist is kind of painful. And then you have this area, not that very nice. And then, of course, this part, I think, I don't have it there yet. I have some here, but I don't know. It was just worse in the middle, like here. And then because of, I think it's because of the nerves, you know, it's almost like um, the places where you're sort of sensitive or ticklish, those places are usually worse. Do you have any recommendations for controlling your nerves, building up to starting to a client's tattoo? Linda, I'm a year and a half into the game, so I blame it on that. Recommendations for controlling your nerves to a client's tattoo? Like your nerves? That I didn't quite get. Are you nervous when you're tattooing? Is that it? Fanny, yes, we're talking about AI tattoos. It's not AI tattoos. And Eamon, no, I am not. I am human. Probably the most painful place I've personally had a tattoo is towards the back of my knee. Main arteries are back there. Yeah. Yeah, I get a tad nervous. Okay. Yeah, well, it's like, you know, I love singing, but I'm usually, I can't, I have a stage fright, but I love singing. So, but if I were to do it more often, then that would go away. So, I mean, it always takes time, but I mean, you know, everything gets easier with practice. I've been tattooing for 24 years, so I feel like, you know, but I must say, I still get nervous sometimes. And I think those nerves are just good. They are healthy. So, but it's your sort of mission is to cross the nerves and just do it anyway, you know, and just sing us something. No. No. Experience is key, I guess. Yes. True. Can I ask why you choose that? Yes, Fanny. Let's see. Just to repeat myself, because I've been talking about this for a while now. But yeah, it's nice to repeat myself because now I can like make, you know, this is my new slogan or something. I don't know. So when I have a client, I photograph the place that we're going to tattoo. So for me, usually that is always already tattooed because I do a lot of cover-ups or glow-ups. So, but anyway, I take a photo of the placement. I have it on my Procreate. I'm going to show you very soon how I do this. So I put the photo there, and then I think, and I talk to the client, and the client is here with me while I design. So, and the first thing I want is to have images, like, because, like I said earlier, I'm a realism artist. Like, I made this like 24 years ago. This was the sort of the drawing that I gave to my mentor when I wanted the apprenticeship. I was like, yeah, I can draw, you know? Yeah, I can draw photographical. I can copy paste. That's always been my thing. I'm not good at drawing from, you know, my imagination. That is not, I've never been able to do that properly. But I'm really good at copying from a photo or a reference. So then what I need is image reference. And I used to spend like, where do I send the message? Can you send it? Can you send images through TikTok? No. You can try DM me, Miss Cherry. That could work. Or Messenger. Messenger works too. Let's see. I see. Sorry, you have more questions for me. I just got to finish this. The slogan. The answer for Fanny. Sorry. So, yeah, as I said, and then I have a vision. I get a vision from talking to my client, and the client also get like a homework. They get a homework before the design session, and that's where I give them a 5-page PDF guide that helps them to start visualizing everything that matters to them, and they start collecting photos, references, anything. They just pack this into an album, and then so when we do the designing, I look at the images and I get new ideas from looking at their photos. I get a lot of ideas. So then now I can create a design, and I visualize, and I use some of their photos and their like image reference, and sometimes I use some of those image reference, put that into AI, and AI can help me to create parts that are going into the design. So it's very hard to create the entire design in AI. I usually don't do that. I usually create the entire design in Procreate, but I use AI to make me those the parts that I need to create the entire image. And Fanny, no worries. I mean, thank you for asking and listening and letting me sort of clear it up. Yes, Miss Cherry, Messenger. There we go. I'm so slow when I like do all of these things, and there's like I have to look at 3 different chats. Do you charge per hour or by the art piece itself? Yeah, I charge by the hour. Because then it will, usually I feel like that's the most reasonable. Like it's fair for me, and it's also fair for the artist or the client. It was harder taking the photos than you think. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's see. Don't I have Messenger on this Mac? Maybe not. Maybe I have it here. Do you use stencil or freehand on skin? I usually use a stencil, especially if it is a photo reference, or when I'm, usually I create the design, which is design is not always like it's not the result, it's just the plan. It's the plan that I need to create the tattoo. I need to have, so the entire design is actually just my image reference. So when I'm tattooing, that's when I feel like that's when I'm drawing. That's when I'm using my artistic skills, which is copying. I've always copied. Like that's just how I love to draw. So I remember I used to get like old school artists were like, yeah, you're not a real artist because you can't draw from your head. I'm like, yeah. I mean, if that's like, that can actually be your opinion, of course. But can you draw this? I asked them. Like, I need to have it like, sorry. You know what I mean? Like, an old school tattoo artist might not be able to tattoo or draw a portrait, but that's something that I've been doing. Like, this is from my teens. I was a teenager when I drew this. This is over 20 years ago, like 25, 26 years ago. So yeah, realism has always been my thing, but that's not for everyone, of course. I'm never speaking for all tattoo artists. Okay, that's also a very, very important thing to say. I speak for myself. I can only speak for myself. I can never speak for like all tattoo artists in the world. Okay, I'm logging into Messenger, sorry. Okay. Sorry to keep chiming in. Is it a red flag if an artist does not use any stencils or use pen to draw? No, I wouldn't say that that's a red flag at all. I mean, that depends, of course, on their portfolio. I mean, a lot of amazing tattoo artists, like, I would say it is actually more like a green flag, because if they can make a beautiful tattoo not using a stencil, just maybe or not even a pen or whatever, they just start tattooing. I mean, that is, then you get like, you know what I mean, because it's like even more original and even more creative, and because that's what tattoo artists are. We're not artists, we're performers, or we're both, but yeah, we're also performers. We're not just artists, because the difference is, like, my mom is an artist. She can like just wake up on a Sunday and feel like creating a picture, and then she does that, and then, you know, it could go days until she wants to make a new picture, but, and it could be months or whatever, or she could do 3 in a day, but she creates art when she feels like it. That's what most artists do. They create art when they are inspired, when they feel like it. But tattoo artists, we're performers. We have to perform art for you, the client, then and there. You know, at 9 o'clock on a Monday, I have to be here and design a tattoo and tattoo, you know, Mr. Robertson or whatever. Then I have to tune in to him and create the tattoo for him. And then the next day I have, you know, Jennifer something. That one's something completely different. So it's, yeah, it's art on demand. And it's not just on demand, because a lot of artists do, for example, commission art. But yeah, they work whenever they want. They don't have, like, you have to draw this at 3 p.m., you know. But that's what we need to do. So we're both artists and performers, like live performance. Since your mother and you have the artistic gene, I wonder if Frida is also very artistic. Frida is actually more like she's artistic in her mind. She's very into words and communication, and I think that she can write a speech like amazingly that will just make you cry. I could never do that. I'm so bad with words. Yeah, so she's artistic, but, and she has like painted and been drawing, but not so much practice as I did when I was young. I couldn't do anything other than draw. That was all I wanted to do. Aphantasia. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that word is. That's a new word for me. Or did you misspell? I haven't seen that word before. Sorry, messenger. Let's do this. I can't see any photos. Jeanette, Miss Cherry, did you send me photos? I can't see photos. Miss Cherry. If the photo's not good, we can do it another day. Yeah, we could do it another day. You could maybe get, you know, let's see. Oh, yeah, but I have my personal messenger. It's here. I have, like, I'm gonna write, hey, to you. I put it on, like, hey, see? Hey, so, try again. Maybe I didn't get it on my iPad. Maybe I got it on my phone. Yes, here it says send the photo. That was weird. Okay, I got it on my phone. Okay, so I got the picture. So, if you want to, we can do, let's see. I know that it's difficult. Let's see. But that's not a bad photo. Let's do this one. No, because I don't even have the design or anything for this, so I can't really remember how it was supposed to look like. But then again, that could be a good thing. What is the pain level of being tattooed? To be compared to most pain I have when ingrown toenails. When the nail grows, yeah. Also broke my jaw and felt nothing. Okay, it's very difficult to compare, like how it feels like, because it depends on different places on the body. Incapable of detailed visualizing in the mind's eye. Okay, I get it. Yeah, because then maybe that's what because I really am very visual. Like I can visualize quite detailed in my mind, but not as detailed so that I can sort of draw, anything. Yeah. So it's like in the middle somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. There. Okay, I have the photo there, and now just seeing if I can find it here. It looks paler than it is. Okay. Your neck tattoo, how much it hurt? Like from 0 to 10, I would say an 8. Yeah. It was pretty painful. But again, it's like it was painful in the middle and here in the bottom, and then there, like right next to the bones, like those were not much fun. But the sort of the mid section of like the sides of your neck, you have this muscle. I don't have a lot of muscle, but you do. We all have some muscle, or else we wouldn't be able to move our necks. So, but on those muscles, in the middle of those muscles, they're like, it's not that bad. It's like maybe a 4. But then again, on this area and right there in the middle, maybe 8 or 9. The one on your skull, 1, 2. So what? This one? And that was pretty painful too, of course. Yeah. To me, it depends on where I get the tattoo. Honestly, a part of my leg barely hurt, and I nearly fell asleep. But I have a high pain threshold, and to me, it feels like exactly what it is: a needle dragging. Yeah. And I mean, you could also say that it's it's like I would say it's like a mini burning sensation. It's a sharp sensation. It's like someone is drawing on you, but it's like sharper than a pen, and it burns a little bit, it stings, and sometimes you feel like the nerves are. That's when I tattooed my client today. I remember when I was like in this area, she had to hold like here. And I remember I did that as well when I was getting tattooed on this area. If I held my hand here, I could sort of just like stop the nerves from, messing with me. Like, because otherwise the nerves sometimes get hyper in a way. So, thank you, Brandy. Hi, Elena Love from South Africa. Hi. Hello from South Africa. Just want to say hi. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Sharing the time. You're so down to earth. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. I so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I have the photo of Miss Cherry. So let's create something. Well, at least we can start. Like, let's just play around a little bit. Burning is a good word to me. It's just the sound of that damn needle gun. It's not a gun. For that drives me crazy. So more painful on skin close to bone without muscle under it, and the trachea. What is that? I don't know that word. You remember, I'm not, like, English is not my main language. Hi Andrea, hello. Hey. Okay, so hi Rohan, hello. Let's do a quick sketch on just before I show you the iPad. I'm just going to prepare so that you don't have to see the whole entire picture, just in case we get some nakedness or something like that. So I'm just going to crop your photo a little bit, Miss Cherry, because we're only going to need this part here. But yes, I think you did a good job, Miss Cherry, to create. Where's my pen? Or to take this photo, and I know it's not easy to do that. Okay. If you want to trigger Linda, call it a gun. That's so right, Guy. Yeah, don't trigger me, please. Yeah. I'm not. Do you think it's that much fun to see me triggered? Me either. The trachea is between your mouth and stomach, saying hello to you. Lungs too, I guess. Between your mouth and stomach, like all the way down here, that the middle, this, because yeah, if that's called that, then that would be one of the most painful places ever. Oh, hi Ria, and thank you for that. That is so nice of you to say. You know what I'm gonna say now, Tom? No gun intended. Okay, no, it's my typical late night humor. Okay. Okay, we'll do the sign and chat, and we can do standing iPad today. So now you can see Miss Cherry's back. Yes. Like, how long ago was this, Miss Cherry? That was in Moss. So that is before, I think it was like before 2010. I think it was maybe around 2009? Could that be it, Miss Cherry? 2009, 8 or 9? Almost 15 years ago. Yes. It is. Look. So 15 years ago, I made this. And we didn't, yeah, we did, I don't know, was it time or was it, we never got the time to finish it. Let's just say that. So, and now we're going to have a little session to sort of play around. So the first thing I do is I want to find my pen. Where is my pen? It's usually connected to my iPad. Okay, where's my pen? Where's my pen? I need to find my pen. Okay, found it. found it. Okay. What? Okay. Are you all good? Are you sitting good? Do you have candy and do you have some drinks, and are you ready to make? Oh yeah, you had another baby, and then yeah, and I had two, and life took over. Yes, you know that's how. And yeah, I moved. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the biggest reason, but it's only like 30 minutes away from you. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Okay. Let's do something. So, but Jeanette, can you do you have like any sort of specific requests, wishes, dreams? If I were to say that, yeah, do you have any specific requests, or should I just do whatever I think? What do you think? What you think, Miss Cherry? Miss Cherry. I when I think about your name, I remember the time that we went to. Was that shop's name where they only had these rockabilly like dresses? Do you remember that? And you found a dress there with cherries on. I remember that. Did you buy that dress? I think that yeah. But anyway, the elf ear, dragonfly, and the flowing hair is the most important. Okay. Dragonfly. Where is the, like, where was the dragonfly gonna be? Oh, there it is. Okay. There in the middle. Yeah, that's the dragonfly. Okay, cool. So what we could do, no, about the right red. Oh, okay. Oh. Anything Asian on the back looks amazing to me. Okay. Yeah, well, Asian is really nice. I mean, I love Asian tattoos myself. I would love to have some Asian tattoos, like traditional Japanese, or also more modern sort of Thai Asian. A lot of those styles are very beautiful. It's not the styles that I do personally. I don't. It's like a language that I don't speak. You know. So I think it's important not to try to speak a language that you don't know how to speak, especially when clients are paying for it. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, there we go. So, layers. Thinking, planning. First of all, let's sketch up, like, what are our thoughts? We have to I'm gonna see, like, I don't always know which pens I like the most. No, I don't like that one. The studio pen, yes, that's right. So okay, the planning part, like, just okay, something like this. Trying to get it right. So I think that is supposed to be a flower, right? What flower was this? Was this a rose? It looks like a rose. I'm so good with roses on freehand. No, not really. Designing tonight. Oh, Lady Chaos. Yes. Well, we were actually just talking about using AI as a tattoo artist. So then I decided I could just show you guys. So, but this is a tattoo that I made 15 years ago on Miss Cherry in the chat. and like hopefully one day we can finish it. So right now I'm just gonna sort of sketch out like what is here, and I think these objects here we can just give a little glow up, sort of, right? And then we can sort of add the other stuff. Oh my God, Jose. Aw, you're making me blush. I use AI only for inspo, that's all. Yes, I use AI as reference sort of parts in my designs. Interesting. Love a cover-ups, touch-ups more than the original tattoos sometimes. And NGL? Yeah. Cover-ups, touch-ups more than the original. Well, that's sort of what I try to do. Like, I try to make the new tattoos better than the old tattoos. Let me just quickly show you, like, a recap from... Oh, this is Miss Cherry, by the way. Let me just show you quickly the work that I did yesterday. You just copy paste. I just copy paste some parts, and then that's what I also do when I draw. I copy paste. Awuga, like I want to show you how and why I copy paste. And this is like I show this several times now, but this is what I draw. Oh, this is a big. Let me show you the main screen. This is how I draw. I made this like 25 years ago when I was a teenager. I drew portraits, and that's what I've been doing all of my life. I've been loving to draw portraits, and so that's what I learned. That was like copy paste. I find a reference photo, I draw it, copy paste. So that's sort of why I also make my designs with photo reference. And then when I tattoo it, that's when I draw, when I tattoo it. So anyway, yesterday. AI is a legitimate tool. Whoosh is how it's been used here. Which is how it's been used here. Yes, which is how it's been used. True. Let's see. Kind of forgot how the elf looked, yeah. Let's see. Design and chat standing. Let's do that one. Okay, so this was what my client had before she came to me. She came all the way from Denmark, and she wanted a cover-up. And I, yeah, okay, Miss Cherry, I'm going to do this, and then let me know when you're back, and we'll continue on your tattoo. So yeah, this is what she had. So she already had, you know, this girl in the back there, and that tiger, and some flowers, and then she tried to get a cover-up, but then she was like halfway into the cover-up, and she was like, this is not what I wanted. Like, the artist just jammed everything, like 5 movies into one piece, and I just don't like these proportions. So I made she wanted me to create a cover-up. One of the things I hate is the AI app used to design tattoos for people, and then it ends up not making sense. Yes, right. I hate those. I hate those. Well, yeah. So what we did is, for example, let's just show you. This is a video to show you like the before tattoo. It was pretty dark. I mean, those black are like really black, because this was done in April, this cover-up, so it was still pretty fresh. Yes, this is a mess, I agree. So she just wanted to cover up this cover-up. So what I did is I took photos, more photos, and then I put it in my Procreate, and I'm going to show you my Procreate and I'll go into, there we go. These are all my designs that I'm working on right now. And here we have the design that I made. And there you can see like where everything goes. Because when you're doing a design, a tattoo, you can just like make a tattoo however you want. But when you're doing a cover-up, you know that you have to place it perfectly. So when it fades, because it's going to fade a little bit, I don't want it to like destroy like the beautiful faces or whatever, you know. So I had to sort of look at what it was before, and then plan it so that it will fit as a design, as a tattoo, and as a cover. So those are the three sort of main aspects that I really have to focus on. And of course, my main goals is to create a tattoo that is what the client wants, is number one. The client wants 5 movies, but we decided to start with 2 of them. So these are 2 of those movies that she wanted, and it's Ghibli movies. And yeah, a lot of the comments on TikTok is that like it was diabolical that I would use AI to create art when it's Ghibli after all. Okay, but I'll show you. For example, this part right here, that is directly from the movie. Let's see. I haven't even seen a lot of these. I've seen some of these movies, but not all of them. But let's see. So this, the lower part is like this part here is from Nausicaa or something. And Nausicaa and the Valley of the Winds, something like that. Have you seen this movie? Nausicaa. But yeah, it's a Ghibli movie. So what we did, and it's about the princess from the Valley of the Winds or something. So this, to make the princess, I can show you what princess looks like if I have her here. Let's see. Nausicaa. Yes, there we go. That's what she looks like. And it's not easy to get the perfect reference photo. Of course, I could just draw my own. Of course, I could. But my client said it would be cool, like, if we could make the main characters look like they came to life. Like, the background can be flat and original, but then the main characters can be realistic. Is that possible? I'm like, yeah, of course it is. We're just going to use AI. So I went into Midjourney and I used AI. And it's not easy, I must say. And I've been spending 1 year to, like, all of this is just, all of this that I'm showing you now, you can't even see the full picture. All of this is from yesterday. Like, this is from creating the Nausicaa princess, right? So I mean, it's a lot of photos, and it's difficult because you can't really get it to, we were like, yeah, something like this, but you know, it's not, we don't want it to be that realistic. And it's not going to be, you know, we don't want it to be this comic either. And then, so you have to sort of like work with it and work with it and work with it. We spent 9 hours creating that design yesterday. So it took a lot of tries and errors to get it right. And then we worked with the other girl, the princess, and the dragon. So that's what we made with AI, is those girls and the dragon. Here's like a lot of reference for the dragon. And yeah, that's what we did. And then I tried with the sort of maggot thing. I tried, but I was like, nah, no, it's not working. So then I searched for a photo on Google. So this sort of maggot that is, it's from this is an image of like a model made, like inspired from this movie. So that's an actual photograph and not the drawing, because the drawing looks like this. And for me, that's like, it would be cool to make it like a little more pop. So everyone on TikTok thinks that this is all AI. I'm like, no, it's not. It's I make my designs, my plan on Procreate, but then I tattoo it, with my hand. That's when I draw. But this is my visual plan. So yeah, this is from the like the original photo, or from the movie. This is from a photograph of a model. This girl is, I made her in AI, and I made the little fox thing in AI, and then I put them together. And I made the tree in AI. And then I added some like background with some clouds. And these are from the original movie, the weird little insects there. They are ugly. But yeah, they are original from the movie. And then on the upper part here, you can see, is it, what is it called? Chihiro. Isn't it Chihiro? Chihiro! Isn't it? And now when you search Chihiro, yeah. So you see this, the sort of mask, the no face, is from the actual movie. So this is from like an original screenshot from the movie. And the building here with a tree is from the actual movie. And then the dragon we made with AI, as you saw earlier. So yeah, and then I use Procreate to put all of these like layers together, and I do a lot of hand drawing also, but it's like, as I said in the video, you can't really see that process because it's like jammed into like, a couple of seconds, 9 hours work into a couple of seconds. So yeah. But Wilma, so you haven't drawn anything? Are you just tracing this for the stencil? Sort of. Well, as I said, I have also drawn in a lot of things in this as to make my final touches on it, and to I like to put in like extra shadow somewhere, or I want to like the mask here. It was you couldn't really see the drawings on that mask, so I had to sort of correct that. So and as I said, this is my digital plan. This is my reference to tattoo from. But I don't just make one stencil. Like I showed on the video, no, not here, blah, 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 sorry. On the video, I showed you the stencil. First, I make a stencil to test the size of the tattoo. So first, then when I have the design, I make a stencil like this using an app, because otherwise to make this stencil, that would take me like 3 hours. So I use like 3 seconds to make a stencil. So I print it out, I test it on my client to see the size. And when I'm happy with the size, I know how much percentage I need to make the size difference, on the copy machine. So when I'm happy with the size, I go in and I split all of the pieces of the design so that I can put every stencil on so that they will fit perfectly into the plan and into the arm, because it's very difficult to just get one stencil to like be perfect, especially when it's a cover-up this difficult. So that's why I make these stencils like ready, the parts that are going into the design, into the tattoo. I make stencils like this. So this is what I work from, right? So this is sort of my helping lines to show me, to help me sort of draw a tattoo, you know. So that's my help. That's what we all do when we tattoo. We usually have stencils. And yes, I agree. Like like Ghibli has such an unique style. Very true. But I just think, like, for example, and that's what my client wanted, and I agree, is, for example, I'll show you this. This is the girl in Chihiro. And this, I mean, a lot of people have seen her face, and I just think it's not, like, I don't know. I would like, and my client said that, could we, like, make her realistic? Like, yeah, let's try, you know, let's use AI to make her like a realistic version. And a lot of people are like, oh, you couldn't do that. I mean, you're you know, destroying Ghibli's original. That's your opinion. In my opinion, I'm creating art for my client, because she's gonna have this tattoo for the rest of her life, and she, you know, she's sick of her old bad cover-up. So yeah, we had some errors with the ponytail, but we got there eventually. So this is our interpretation, or my client's interpretation of Chihiro, right? So it's just to make her look more like a realistic girl, but also in you know, the more in the right type of clothes and everything. So, and it took, as I said, like, we spent 9 hours on this design. So it's not like, I think a lot of people just like think that I just type in, make a design, blah 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 blah, a tattoo design with this and this and this, and it just pops up there and gives me a stencil on it. No, this is not how I work. Your client's opinion is the only one that really matters. Yes, Guy, that is so true. And that's what I feel like also, like, it's so weird. Like, I know that people have opinions, and I understand that some people might be disappointed. Like you said, Bio Decai is so amazingly disappointing that you choose to do this way instead of drawing the characters. But I am drawing them when I'm tattooing in them. It's like when I'm tattooing a rose, I'm not drawing it first. I find a rose photo reference and I tattoo it. You understand the difference? So I know that you want me to create it myself as an artist, but that's never been how I do it. I've been tattooing for 24 years, and I am really good at, like, copying. Like, if it's a photograph, like, again, this is how I draw. Let's, like, one last time. Let's just show you. This is how I draw. Like, I've been drawing like this. I made this when I was a teenager, and this is how I got my apprenticeship, to show my mentor that I can draw. But I don't draw from my head. I draw from my eyes. I like to copy. Give me a photo and I'll draw it. Give me a portrait and I'll draw it. I've always been good at that. I've never been good at drawing, like, fantasy drawings from my head. If you want to do that, then go ahead. I mean, do you, but I do me, right? My artist draws everything. Yes, but good for you. and good for her or him. Like, that's cool and realistic, and it looks somehow weird because of those many different styles. Yeah, I didn't point the idea of Chihiro in a realistic style cool, but the whole tattoo is a combo of the original anime. Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, you can have that opinion, Emily. But again, this is a design that I made for my client. That I am very happy with it, and she's happy with it. And I just don't understand quite like how. Like, for example, on TikTok, how is it so okay to comment those comments? Like, I just have to show you the difference here. If I can I show you my, yeah, that could be possible. Wait a minute. Man, giant, standing. Let's see if I can do this. And then, sorry, just give me a couple of seconds here. Video capture device. There we go. The most important is that the client is happy, so I get your frustration. Yes, thank you. That's what I mean as well. Let's see. Tattoo iPhone, no. Sources. No, sorry. Browse. No, video capture. I'm just going to try to get my phone to work on, wait, I can't get it to work. Tattoo iPhone. That could work, maybe. But then I don't know if the sound is going to work. Yeah. Would work, right? Yes, yes, yes. Ah, sorry. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Yes, yes. Jason, I'm not a fan of AI replacing human creativity or AI taking over the world. Yeah, me neither. But at the end of the day, people are free to do what they want. Art, and the artist can do a good job getting it into the skin. Who cares? My only real hang-up would be someone using AI art not telling the client or advertising it as their own. I totally agree. I totally agree. But you can hear me now, right? Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Okay. Show you something on my phone and then it didn't work. But yeah, let's show you guys like this. And the comments on TikTok is like, is there really like there should be some sort of restriction, like some sort of law. So, like, like people are like, waste of time, waste of human skin. If she doesn't end up grading that thing off her, I'd be better. And I'm like, there are 171 comments, and I bet that 160 of those are hate. So, and for me, I just watched some of those before I went to bed yesterday. I was so tired, from designing for 9 hours, and then I get home and I see. I was like, really? And I had a hard time going to bed, and I was like, and then I thought, you know what, like, can have their opinion, right? Of course, and they should be able to. But is it really, really important to share your opinion in such a way? That is my issue here. I bet one of those self-done tattoo stick figures or kids. Yes, that's what I thought as well. I was like, I wanted to ask them, like, how old are you? Do you know, like, do you know? I'm not like, first I get frustrated, like provoked, and I want to answer like, no, you don't know me, but then I'm like, you know what? Let me just educate you. Let me just show you how I do it. And I'm transparent. I do all of my designs with my clients. It's not like I'm hiding anything, and maybe that's what people think. Oh, AI is diabolical. Like, what? Like, what do you mean with that? Diabolical. I have to look it up. What does diabolical? Characteristics of the devil, or so evil as to the devil. So it's devil work, AI. It's my work, I would say. So, you're back, Miss Cherry. Hate is never okay. I hope my comments doesn't look like hate. Well, at least the client is happy. Yes. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. That's the thing. I just don't understand why. I mean, one thing is to ask someone, like, why do you use AI? That's a genuine question. But to really you know what I mean? It's just that tone of those comments, and they are some of them are just plain mean. And I'm a person, and my client is a person. My client asking for this, so people are judging and like, yeah. But anyway, like you said, D YouTube channel, every comment at your art. Hate comments are sometimes the best, hilarious. Just try not to teach them. Laugh it up. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's so I try. Usually I don't answer them because it's like I don't really have the time either. I'm working most of my time, so it's not. But it's more like, yeah. Sometimes just think about it. Just remember that when you're judging someone on social media, like when you're commenting on someone's, just remember that they are people too, and they are humans, and they have feelings too. And I mean, would you like someone to comment that kind of thing on your stuff? Someone commented this on your That's just my last little thing. But Miss Cherry's back, so we're going to do some designing now. Wilma, no, that's okay. Now it works. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's disconnecting and yeah. But anyway, I'm back. I mean, it's also a different medium. My artist can do tattoos, painting, and mask making. He will rough outline the tattoo with a highlighter of your skin and then create pencils or graffiti, etc. Some art is a tool to show a client their vision in a medium they aren't otherwise good at. They will still need to create it with a tattoo gun. Jason! Okay? It's not a freaking gun! Løken. Yes. Drop-in på gratis tattis på Halloween. So we have a drop on 31st of October. This is going to be like freaking amazing. And have you seen, we have a video out from the shop, and it's like gone viral. What is this? Yes, I don't care if this has not that much power. Let me just charge this real quick. Okay. So yeah, Halloween in this shop is gonna be bonkers, I can say. Lyden hopper in. Yeah, I think it's because of the notifications that my phone is. Let me know if this is gonna be like really bad. Then I have to. It still cuts a little bit. Ah, damn it. Then the good microphone. Okay. Oh yeah. And I have my desk full of stuff. So I want an assistant. Just help me. I don't want any more notifications. notifications all the time. I'm shutting the other phone off now, so that should hopefully be good. No? Yes? No? Okay. Why are you notifying me all the time? Yeah, I know. So, I'm sorry that sucks. People are asking to see what's up with the new AI stuff. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm sorry, I'm an American. Pew pew. Yeah. Well, it's still not a gun in America. But yeah, everything. I guess Americans are too fond of guns, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna quickly try to connect the other microphone because I can. It is so annoying. I don't know why this happens. Sound settings. Notifications from the side of the Mac. And can I like turn off notifications? That would be nice. There we go. Key chances. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Focus. Do not disturb. I'll try that for 1 hour. Don't disturb me with those notifications. Thank you. Mic, studio mic. Okay, the studio mic is back, guys. Yes, so much better, right? Is it good? Is it good now? Is it good, or is it good? Please tell me it's amazing, because it should be. Just take some time. It's just taking some time. Take your time, guys. Yeah, I don't. Yes, okay, I got one yes. Lars Erik, the Queen of Tattoo. I remember when you started up in Moss. Thank you so much. Yes. well, it's, oh, audio's live, hearing you, got it, all good, amazing, thank you, awesome, awesome. I got it to work, finally. Okay, so now, let's go to work. Oh my God, I can't see anything. Where's my, I had a spray. I don't have that. Okay, I'll just go old-fashioned. Like, alcohol always works, right? And then I have these, some of you are like, oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't use AI. AI is diabolical. It's the devil's work. No, it's my work. I spent 1 year learning these prompts. And yeah, again, I don't make my designs with AI. I don't make my tattoos with AI. AI can't tattoo yet. But I make the parts that I need in my designs with AI. Yes. Okie dokie. The topic is still AI. Yes, it is. And I've been talking a lot about it. So I guess if you want to see the rerun, you can always go to my YouTube channel or Twitch or Facebook. Or maybe also on Kick. Because I don't think you can watch a rerun on TikTok. But I will create some clips and I'll put it on TikTok, of course. Using AI to create the clips, of course. I don't have time for video editing anymore. I tattoo a lot. I work a lot and I have kids a lot. And no, but yeah, and I try to have a life, but I keep finding myself here at the shop. And as I said, I don't have the time to edit. So why not just, I go live, I talk to you guys, we connect, you chat, I, ask me questions, I answer, I show you things. And then I do clips. And it's perfect. Like, it's just so easy. And then I can get, it's, but I do miss making the videos like I did earlier, though. I do miss that, of course. You still have to do the physical tattooing. Yes, Stephen. Yes. Because, as I said, AI cannot make the tattoo. AI doesn't even make the design. But for me, I use AI to make the parts that I need into the design. So, I think if you straight up make a complete design with AI and claim it yours, then it's wrong. Yes, of course, completely agree. So, and like I said, I always make my designs with my clients present, so they see everything I do, and I'm always always transparent with everything. Honesty is the best policy, in my opinion. I started listening to AI music. Some are pretty cool. Yes, I'm actually working on a jingle for my live streams. I made it on AI. It's almost finished. I mean, I don't just make create a song. No, it's like when I do it's like I designed it myself. I just make AI create the parts, but in music as well. So that is a lot of fun. My 2 cents are weird. AI is a good tool. However, I don't feel I'd trust a tattoo artist relying on AI for their art or portfolio. A tattoo is permanent and you have to rely on traditional techniques. Yes, I agree. Dazzler. Like, as I said, I don't use AI to create art. I use it to create the parts into the design that I'm making. So let's get back into creating something cool, okay? Let's go back. Was it? Let's the reality. What's that song? Back to life. That was it. Back to reality. I think if you, I read that. Okay, bye. Chat and design. There we go. Let's make it standing up instead. There we go. Okay. So, where is Jeanette? Miss Cherry. No, not there. It was here. Okay. So, here we have Miss Cherry. Should we have cherries in there, Miss Cherry? Or not. Maybe not. Okay, so I am just sketching up, like, what is this? Like, what is where? And do I like the main, like, shape? And what is that? Like, that? Okay, so that's sort of the stuff that is going on in the middle of the flower, I guess. Okay. And there we have a no, not a firefly. Sorry. Wait, dragonfly. Okay. Ta-da-da. It's very small, though, that dragonfly, isn't it? It's pretty small. And then we have this. Ta-ta-da. A cherry flower, maybe. Yeah. But, well, actually, because it's you, I would say that could be cool. But I would also say, like, when it comes to flowers, you know, I think my theory is that the number one tattooed flower in the world is probably roses. But I think cherries are at number 3 in the world, because I think lilies are number 2, in my opinion, of what I've seen in my experience. So I guess we try to make like hair to swirl here. Let me do that in another color and maybe another layer, just to get like acquainted to this tattoo. I'm just sketching up, like, what am I seeing here? And we have some hair and swirls. And I remember, like, we found this elf. The top is not a rose in the original. Okay. Do you remember what kind of flower that was at the top there? But I'm okay if you can take that. Can be better. I think we chose non-common flowers. Yes. Did you tell your clients that you use AI, and do you always use AI for finished pieces? I don't have to tell them, because they are with me when I design. And I don't use AI to create designs. I use AI to create the parts that I don't have, the parts that I need to create them into my design. And sometimes I use it to get ideas, but usually I have the ideas in my head already, and I just use AI, as I said, to create the parts that I don't have or the parts that I need. And then I always design on Procreate like this. And I'm going to show you. And yeah, I don't have to tell them, because they are there with me and they see everything that I do. So, and I mean, if they would say like, oh, no, I don't want you to use AI, then I would say, okay, then we'll just, Google something, and you'll find something that everyone else has. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay, I'm still here. Just give me a second. I can have the be right. Wait. I have a be right back screen. Just 1 minute more minute. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Are you still here? Anyone here? Let's go to work. Let's go back to life. Okay, there we go. Is this better or is this better? Depends on where we are, I guess. Okay. It was just my daughter just was by. So, but yeah, I'm back and let's do some planning. What do you mean, Miss Cherry? Let me know. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean no? What is no? No to what? I can't remember what I'm saying because I have so bad memory. So and the chat is always like the stream is always a little delayed. So many times I say something and then you reply and I can't remember what you're replying to because I can't remember what I said. So I have adulting to do. Have a great evening. Guy, go and be an adult because I don't want to be that. So you go be an adult and good luck with that. Oh, you can't remember yourself? Okay, good. Then we're good. So, what is it? Purple. Yes. So I'm just we have to need an ear here. Let's do an ear here. Yeah, we're gonna we have some hair there, and probably more hair in the back, and then some more swirls hair here. But I'm so good at sketching. And I mean, okay, look at this face here. It's like da 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 da. It's very flat and wide. Probably also. Hi, Tattoo Sunny. Hello. But look, like this, and her ear is all wrong. Like you're supposed to have your ear at the same height as your eyes and mouth, like, you know, and then this angle, like, look, it's like 2 feet between her ear and her eyes, like that. Nah. So what we're gonna do is to, and her neck is like, her face is way off, like way out there. She's an elf, yeah. So like, I mean, she's a fantasy creature, so she could be however she wants to be. But look at this chest area, like it's meow. I don't quite like that. I don't like this shape. It's like, no, it doesn't work for me. Rat Mom's, did she reply to this? What? Oh yeah, I did. But if you want me to, I think the reference was a drawing. It was something you had. Yes, it was a drawing that I had that I found of this elf. So it's, yeah, again, not my drawing, because I can't like draw elves just from my head. Cuz Gun 666. Sorry if you don't like this. Bye. But okay, But what was this there in the bottom there, Miss Cherry? I see this hair is coming in this angle there, and some swirly things here, maybe. And then there we have some swirly thing, and it looks like we're supposed to have some other. Maybe that's like a bud and then some more flowers. I'm not really sure. Sending you mad love from the States. Keep slaying, man. Well, I'm a woman, but thank you. That's hair. Yeah. But this, Jeanette, like, or what is this? This looks like it was like a very detailed kind of flower, right? And because all of that can't be hair. So look at this. Like there's some like bloodlines. But again, 15-year-old bloodlines. So and you know, I can't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. So how do I remember what my plan was 15 years ago? Yes. My clients sit next to me when I design their tattoos, so they are aware of that I use AI for parts to put into the design I'm creating with them. See, now I'm getting the hang of this. Like when you answer a question a lot of times, then you get like, because I'm not good with words. Like I hate. I'm not good with words. I'm good with, like, I'm visual. I'm very visual, but I'm not good with words. Like visual or music. Those are my things. But yeah, okay. Do we like this elf here, or could we do something new? Damn AI used for tattooing. Yeah, well, tattooing, well, I don't tattoo with AI, because AI can't tattoo. And I don't use AI to create the designs. I use AI to create the parts that I need or lack into the design. I'm going to show you. I'm showing you right now. This is a 15-year-old tattoo, okay? And right now I'm just sketching to, like, what is this? Like, what is in this? I'm just like finding out, and look at, you know, what happens as soon as you just put some more color in there. But okay. Just to sketch it in there. Like, it could be a peony. Yes, that could be it. That could be it. I do not enjoy drawing peonies because they have so many, so yes, it looks like a peony, blah, 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 and all of those small. I don't like peonies. Sorry, typical tattoo artist that I'm so sick of peonies. It's like, I mean, yeah, of course, some peonies can look really good. But yeah, usually they're just painful, really. Okay, so basically, if that's a peony, but look at the composition. Like if we were to, AI is a great tool for inspiration. Nonetheless, there's 1,000 ways to pose a certain thing a certain way. Yes, right? And sometimes you just need a model as a reference. And that's what I do. I create the model using AI. Because if I need a tiger, I can Google it. Or I need to go to the zoo if I want to have a photo of a specific angle and a specific lighting. Or I can just use AI. Yeah. What sort of? Well, let's. Should we just focus on the elf first? Because what we could do, like, this is not going to be the right angle because you didn't like. Okay, you took the photo yourself, and this is totally fine. But when I tattoo, when I design your design the next time, Miss Terry, when we're going to do it right, then I'm going to take the photo, or you can get someone to help you. You have to get a photo that's like straight towards the tattoo, straight towards the area that is going to be tattooed. But what we can do is to, let's see, I'll drop the pen. I do want to ask, what's your AI engine of choice? Midjourney, Stable? Yeah. I think number one is Midjourney because I really learned the ways in there. And especially now since you can use Midjourney on the website, you don't have to use Discord anymore if you don't want to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out this area. Oh my God, there it is. So again, I'm going to cut out this area. A little feather. And I'll do copy and paste. And I'm going to do this and maybe even copy this color here and add that to a layer there. And then no, not that one. Just dissolving some of those edges here so that this is gonna look like it's a tattoo design, sort of, and not an actual tattoo. And of course, like I said, this is not going to be the perfect angle, but it doesn't really matter because right now we're just looking for ideas how to improve this old tattoo, 15-year-old tattoo, and make it new and improved, right? Good choice. I personally feel it's a powerhouse of a model, but it's closed source, so somewhat limited in that way. Yeah, that might be it. And I've tried other as well. I also think Adobe Firefly is pretty cool, especially when you just want, to change a part of a photograph into something else. That's pretty cool. But yeah, what was I doing? Yeah, let's do this. Da, da, da. Okay, just cleaning it up now so that it looks a little bit more like it's a design, sort of. I need to crop this. Canvas cropping. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and then we could do is we could say we want, because now I'm going to ask AI if it could give me some ideas and like, you know, how would you make this cool? And let's do, we have some purple, don't we? Like, it's not purple, is it? It's actually this elf is, yeah, both purple and teal. So that's what we used in the face. Like, we used a teal sort of skin and then purple as a shadow. And then we have that flower, which is sort of pinkish. So let's do these lines more. I think this is more, yeah, pinkish, somewhat pinkish, maybe darker, lighter, no, darker, no, lighter. Linda, it doesn't matter, just do something. Okay, cool, I'll do it here. And then the lines for it, the elf, make those a little bit cooler and darker. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now this is, as I said, just a sketch to like, this is what we had, and we're gonna, you know, do something. Maybe we should do this more into a neo-traditional style, and because then it's easier also to clean it up with like really bold, nice lines. That could be really cool. So let's actually do that. I'm gonna make those lines black. And then those lines could be purple, because I know you like purple, don't you, Miss Cherry? Or you're more into red and stuff, aren't you? Maybe. I think the hair was supposed to be black and purple. Okay. Yeah, but let's do this. We'll start with this anyway. And I'm gonna share this as a image, right? Save. And then we're gonna go to ta-da-ta-ta-ta. So we are going to why can't I get wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna add photo library. This piece as a neotrad would be banging. Yeah, awesome, cool. I think so too. I hope so. Miss Cherry, I'm here. Where do you have this tattoo? It's on her back, Gemma. It's on Miss Cherry's back. Like her, is it your right side? Like almost half your back? Yeah, it's almost half a back piece, really. So it's a big shoulder piece or half a back piece. Okay, I'm getting cold because the heater is going to bed at night. So it's 7. It gets cold in here. So I'm gonna put on my favorite sweater, my Gorilla's sweater. Like, but fierce. Oh yeah, it is pretty fierce. The back piece, I guess that's what you were talking about right now. So because I'm, you know, sometimes you have to remind me of what we're talking about because I do forget very, very quickly. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're adding that picture into this thing, putting this. I know a new thing that I Found also, maybe, oh, this doesn't work on here. I need to do that on the Mac. But yeah, I'm going to show you that some other time. So what we want now, are you sure you can't do that? Or, no, you can't. Okay. That's a shame. And I couldn't even, do we have some really like technical person here that knows Streamlabs? I can't seem to add my windows, like my screen on my computer into the Streamlabs, and that is so weird. Linda and chat, I got to go. It's 16 degrees and sunny here in Quebec City, so I'm going for my daily run. Have a nice day. Oh my God! I mean, so good for you. Like daily run. I wish I had. What's it called? You know, what's it? That word for. You say you want to do it and you do it. You say you're going to get up at 7 and you actually do it. What's that called? Not integrity, not stamina, not strategy, but you know what I mean? Like, give me that word, please. No, not structure. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to try one time to see if I can get the window capture now, since I'm here, and maybe it could work now. I don't know. Show windows with empty names. Yeah, sure. Google Chrome. Okay, but then again, it shows nothing. It's so weird. Even though I have blah, blah. It doesn't show anything. It's just black. Maybe it's just too much for the Streamlabs. Maybe it doesn't want to show me anything more. I don't know. Disciplined. Yes. Thank you. Discipline, discipline, discipline. I would like discipline. Give me discipline. Teach me discipline. What I could do, I'll do that. What we could do. Wait a minute. Okay. Sorry. Remove this for now. Remove this for now. Okay. And then I'm going to show you, because I'm going to do it on my Mac, because it's just, I have one button here on my Mac that I don't have on the iPad. Okay. So I'm going into Midjourney, and I'm and I am creating, sort of, and I'm taking that photo, and because when I do that with the, so doesn't it work here if I do, okay, so it doesn't have the same, okay, I get it. Because on the Mac, you can sort of just like click on the photo and you will get this little information button. You can click that and you'll get it to describe like you were to do like earlier. Yes, I can show you the back right now. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. So this is half of Miss Cherry's back. Right? You can see the spine. Can you see the spine? Like, there. That's the spine. Right there. Ever considered learning anatomy, pose drawing, or composition? Gonna rely on AI forever. I've been using AI for 1 year. I've been tattooing for 24 years. I've been drawing realism since I was like 4 years old or something. So yeah, I know a lot of anatomy and pose drawing. I've been to so many like of these sketches, sketching things, and so I know that. It's, as I said, again, I don't use AI to make the designs. I use AI to create the parts that I don't have, create the models that I don't have a reference image of. You know what I mean? This is how I do it. Okay? It's a woman's face with long hair, leaves, full body portrait now, headshot, features of waves, sea foam. Okay, using line art and gradient shading. It's a, let's call it a tattoo design, just now to like get it to show us what it would do. Oh, Topi, well, that's boring. Yikes. Well, that's too bad for you that you think that that's boring. That's your problem and not mine. I'm so excited for the newest tattoo results. Oh, yeah. I'm going to add I'm going to make a little TikTok from today's tattoo, of course. I will. Let's see. Of an elf. Elf and flowers in a purple and pink gradient lines. Yeah, combined with the outline of that. That's just it. It was just like using whatever it saw, and let's just use that just to play with it. And let's do the creating imaginary scenarios and putting those into the canvas is one of the core parts of any form of art. No? Creating imaginary scenarios and putting those onto the is one of the core parts of any. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm doing in my head. I'm just never been good at drawing from my head. I've always been able to draw from what I see. I'm very visual and I like to copy realism. That's what I always do. A lot of tattoo artists and artists are so good at drawing from their heads. I'm not. I like to copy from reality. That's always how I've been, and that's what I like to do. And there's no, like, it's not a better way or a worse way. It's just my way. Let's just try and see what it makes. And another thing with Midjourney is like it's learning what I like, so that I get more and more of what I usually like, because I you can sort of teach the AI to understand what you like better. So let's see. Oh yeah, like something tells me that TikTok is very controversial on this topic. Like, just look at the TikTok that I posted yesterday, and I posted the same video on Instagram and on YouTube and Facebook, and so it's like people just like boom on TikTok. They don't even think, they don't even ask questions, just like bam bam, like AI is diabolical. Like everyone's like, yeah, you're going to hell. Like, oh my God, you don't know what I've done. You don't know that I spent 9 hours on that design I made yesterday. Like, you don't know that. How would you like just because, yes, I used some AI to create those parts that I didn't have, and they're like, oh my God. On Instagram though, they're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I can't wait to see the actual tattoo. And it's the age difference, I guess, or like the generation difference, I guess. Let's see. And yes, Miss Cherry is totally okay that we're using AI. This is also like today's demonstration. AI is the topic of the day, and so I think it was fitting to see what we could do using AI to see if we could do something cool with it. Let's see. Yes, and I'm not creating the design with AI. I'm creating the parts that I need into the design with AI sometimes. Okay, where was I going? I'm going back to Midjourney. Yes, because now it's just generated something, similar, sort of, right? Something similar, inspired from the tattoo that we made. And I mean, these are really beautiful faces. Like that face is amazing. It's so much nicer than this face, in my opinion. Sorry, but I'm a critic. I critique everything, then even and especially the things that I did myself. Like I tattooed this on you, Miss Cherry, like 15 years ago. So yes, I will be critiquing it. Don't take it personal. It's your tattoo, but it's my it's my work, right? But yeah, inspired by that tattoo, we got some results to sort of help us. Like, look at that face as well, like super gorgeous. But I would also like her to have an ear. Like here, nah, she got an ear that looks like a leaf. That's really weird. So, but as I said also, I usually don't use the results like directly as a tattoo. I wouldn't tattoo any of this like straight up as it is. But I sort of create these, and I take parts of these. But I did like this one. So I can use the editor and I can say, hey, I like this part. I like her head. Oh, it doesn't support full cropping. Okay, let's do this then. Submit it. Oh, you're new to this chat. Don't you have your own ideas? Can't you draw yourself? If you want, you can look at the YouTube like rerun, and you can watch the whole thing. Or I can always repeat myself and say, yes, I can draw. Yes, I can boogie. Okay, look at this. One last time. Main chat. Okay, just a reference. Like I drew this in my teens. This was how I got my tattoo apprenticeship. I can draw, but I can draw like photographs. Give me a photograph and I'll copy it, right? That's how I've always loved to draw. I'm not been good with drawing from my head. It's like I couldn't really, like, I've been drawing for 40 years. So I can't draw from my head. So I need photo reference, right? You want me to tattoo a rose? Show me a photo of a rose, right? I can Google it. You will get the same rose as everyone else. Or I can make the rose in AI with a specific lighting, with a specific angle. You know what I mean? So, again, I do not make designs in AI. I make the parts I need for the design with AI. Okay, back to reality. This one, okay. Again, a new, okay. I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. So, but we did like this one. So, and then we're going to do an editor and like make this longer maybe. No, we don't even need that, but we can try. We can just make it. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. let's just do this, and let's just crop this, because I just need the face. I just need a face. Just need that little part of that face. And Gemma, like I do have the imagination. Like I said, like I make the design in my head. I have a plan, so I have the imagination, but I don't have the connection of actually drawing what's that, because I can't see it that clearly. Someone had that word for it earlier, but yeah. Okay, so now we have this one cropped. We can do very strong, and then we can just make variations, and then yeah, we can do a lot of things, but really I just want, like, we could do something with this, but I would like it to be a little bit more realistic. So what we could do also is to go back here, and we can use this photo. I can just drag and drop it into, that was not as easy with the iPad and my clumsy fingers. So I'm going to put it here instead. Oh, those were sweet. Look, because now I got a little bit more shading, like maybe shape in that face. That was also a very beautiful face with a nice ear. Yeah, I like that one. This one, and let's do that one. And then just, oh, we could do without the prompt, just combine I totally missed the YouTube comments. I'm sorry, because they got stuck in the Streamlabs thing. That was weird. Okay, question, what is your opinion for non-artists using AI to make like reference photos or images for OCs? What is OC? Did I miss that? Remember, I'm not English. I don't know what OC is. Okay. Now I got it to just combine these without any prompt. Blech. It did not work. Blech, blech, blech. Blech. But if I do it again, combining those two images and with a prompt, but I'm going to delete what it said. I'm going to add, it's a tattoo design. Like, we'll do white background. This is easier to use. And pink, purple, and teal colors. Let's do like mostly 10
p.m. It's 22 hours.
Let's see. Did I read something wrong? Sorry for that. Basically, a character the person has made up for RP purposes. What's RP? You have to, original character, okay? But what is RP purpose? Wait, you have to describe everything for me. And Miss Cherry, thank you for helping me in the chat. Let's see. You were like third across, second row. Mm. Yeah, I think that she was cute too. And it's just I didn't like her ear that well. Role play. So yeah, but like role play. Like for games or I think. But again, back to your like if you're a non-artist and you use AI to make reference photos for I I think you can do whatever you want to do. Like don't that's what I mean. Like everyone is so judgmental. Not you. I'm talking about, for example, using AI. No, I'm not creating like the art itself. I'm creating the parts that I need for to make the design for the tattoo because I'm tattooing it. AI can't tattoo it. AI is not designing it. I'm designing it and I'm tattooing it, but AI is creating the parts. Okay, we're good. And then, but for you as a non-artist, but if you need like you need maybe a front cover for your first book, why not? Like, it's up to you. You do whatever you want to do. But of course, it's nice to be able to credit it and like tell people like this is made with AI. Okay, cool. Let's see. White background, mostly pink, purple, and teal colors. Let's say, what was those flowers? We had, I can't remember the name of that one in the middle. What was that? The one in the middle there. And then that one. Can't remember any of these. The peony, I don't want to use. I don't want to. If I can, like, not make the peony, I'll be very happy. Okay. Tattoo design of an elf and flowers, white background, mostly pink, and then like teal colors. Yeah, let's just try this. So, yes, reference. Yeah, I didn't like those, but give me a second. It's gonna generate some new ones here right now. As I said, right now, I just would like a better shape for the face. That's like the first thing I would like to change, right? And here we go. I want the face to be teal, though. Tattoo design. I'm writing a tattoo design because then it knows that I want it to be like bold. Lines and stuff, even though I could just make the lines myself on top, of course. But a tattoo design of an elf and flowers, of a teal skin tone elf and colorful flowers. And let's just add also bold colors. High saturation, color contrast. That could be even better. Let's just wait and see. So we added the sort of the plan for this. And I think it would be really cool to make those kinds of lines. But yeah, first I want to reshape the face a little bit. And maybe also like work on the flowers. Especially the ones that we haven't colored in at all. They could be changed, into something completely different. That could be pretty cool, in my opinion. Okay, so let's look at what it got. What's that? there we go. Yeah, well, these are cute, but and this one even had like face tattoos. And I mean, we need. She's looking more down, like right. She has her face more down, looking down, looking down. Let's add that. Looking down with a sad expression, for example. So, and then we're gonna need flowers to add in. And I mean, I think I like some of these flowers, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe because then it adds some. These are more like made up flowers, and a lot of them look really good. But then a lot of them are like, nah. But they can just be also the idea of placement, like how to place things. If you don't, if that's not your strongest, what's it called? Like strongest. Yeah. Yeah. Trait. Then that could be also helpful. But yeah, I like this sort of. But yeah, she has to look down. But then these. She's looking down, but she doesn't have that. She doesn't have the ear that we need, and she's not looking down at all. She's like just that. Okay, let's make it work some more. So meta. Oh, a tattoo with a character with a face tattoo. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. Okay. She's still not looking down, though. But yeah, these were pretty interesting. So right now I'm sort of like making the model, like almost like we're creating our model. That's basically it. I need a model to bring into to have the main shape here. And yes, I could probably draw this, but it takes me so much time to draw it. And but yeah, maybe call me lazy. I am lazy, but I like to be lazy because for me it's more efficient. And I like that one. That was pretty. I like this face angle, though the ear is way too like close to her face in my opinion, but I think this was pretty sweet angle, and I like the hair. So we could steal that, copy, paste, and yeah, yes, I'm ready. This is your new tattoo. No, it's not. No. Now we're gonna do the work, okay? As I promised. I don't even need to do that. I'm just gonna cut out. We could borrow the ear and some of the hair, maybe. Yeah. And it's better to just borrow a bit too much first and then just remove what we decide not to use, right? So yeah, I like sort of how this hair works at the side. Yeah, something like this. Copy, paste. Ta-da. And see what happens if I just, put this on top of her face. Is it's going to be see-through and all that. So, but it's cool to just play around with this, see if this could work. I think it could work. Yeah, something like this could work, because then she could have a little bit more hair in front of her face. Let's make the face bigger, like that, maybe. And because then we can see, we can do a new layer here, which is going to be the layer is going to be white, and then transparent, and then a new layer, and then I do this, and then I can sort of see that her face looks like, see, oh wait, do I have those lines? No, I don't. Yeah, okay. Let me like shout out if there's anything I like forget from the chat. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the Q&A was she didn't see the beginning of this video, but yeah, it's all right. When people don't ask, they just what's it called? Like, just judge by one fast look, and they judge everything. I don't like that, but yeah, it's all right. I like it when they have, like, more shape to the ear, maybe. And then, yeah, this should be more like that. Oh, maybe not all the way up there. I'm sorry that I'm not drawing on real paper with a real pen. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. Or do. I don't care. Let's see. And then the hairline. Wait, before I do that, I want to move the ear because it's, I think it's too close. I think the ear should be more like up there, and maybe a little bit smaller. The ear is like, yeah, it's way too big. So there. I think that's better. Oh, yeah. Good. And then, like, her jaw should be pretty. That was okay. Oh, we don't have any music on, but maybe we should put on some AI music just to provoke people, like, just to get on people's nerves even more. But then I would also add some like eyelid, not eyelashes on that side as well. This will save so much time. Why would anyone hate this? Just dumb. Thanks for taking your time to show us your progress. Thank you, Mallory. Thank you. Yeah, like I've said it so many times, and I can probably say it again because it's like I don't create tattoos using AI. I don't create my designs. Like AI does not make my designs, but I use AI to create the models, to have the proportions and everything, because yes, I can draw proportion as well, like, but I like to draw from realism, meaning I need to have a reference image, a model. And sometimes I just got so sick of the same like reference images and models on the, when you Google, or I had, books of reference photos, and I was like, no, and like I said earlier, if I'm gonna make a tiger tattoo, it's like, yeah, I could Google it and make this same tiger as everyone else has done the last years, or I could go to the zoo and I could take a cool photo of the tiger, because then I could have the exact lighting that I want, and or I could create the tiger using AI and have it just the way I want it. Like, so yeah, now I got some help with this face here. I just think this face is more, I didn't like that ending of the hair, but I did like this sort of. But I would like to make it more shaped like this maybe, and add this. Maybe even get like something like this. I don't know. It could be too much also. She's not going to be like super curly. And then you see her head, because I like her head shape here. That helps to get the main shape. I didn't like the hair on this, but that's something that we can, do ourselves. As I said, again, I don't use AI to create the design. I use it to like create models of objects or stuff that I am lacking in the design. If I can't find a photo, like, or because usually I like to use my clients' own photos. That's what I prefer to do, first of all. Like, usually if it's their grandmother or whatever. But sometimes I also, because as I said, I give them like no, I didn't like that. I give them like a 5 pages long PDF where they get a homework, so that when I'm designing with my clients, they have done their homework, and that makes it so much easier for me to make this, personal to them. And that's how I enjoy doing making tattoos and the designs, is to make it personal to my clients. I don't know, yeah, better, but not really that much. We'll see. I have to see how this looks when I remove this. That's why I like to have a bit more of it first, and then I remove the stuff that I don't like, and I add all of the stuff that I will like. So now we can remove this little model. So that's how I used AI to get her face. Instead of this face, I'm creating it here because right here we can make some hair, right? Because there are already some lines there. You don't like the ear? Do show how to use it, but this isn't the right way. Like how I'm doing it isn't the right way. Then, like, if you have a lot of problems and don't like how I do this, then you probably have something else better to do. I'm not going to take up your time if you don't like what I'm doing. You don't have to. You don't have to. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you for that. Hi, Addison. Hi. I can't always see the chat. Sorry, I can be a bit distracted, you know. Okay. So, and now I don't like that hair anymore. So now we have to change that because of, you know, because of the thing of her old hair. So I have to draw this, and we don't really need. Yeah, we can use this placement there too, because we need to do that because of her old face is going to be there, right? So. Oh, thank you, Joshua. Thank you. That's kind of you. Tror vi brukte øret til jentene. Aha, okay. So yeah, and this still is too big. We can change that. Of course, Mahwas. Cut, paste. Because the old ear, I just think it's not placed where but we could do something. I think it's a bit too small, the old ear. But how about like more like this maybe? Just thinking of the placement. Yeah, there. That could be. And then I just need to change the hair again. I don't like that part. You agree with the placement. Okay, good. But you still think it's too big? Like if you see like in, yeah, maybe it could be smaller. Or we could just, we can warp it. We can make it just shorter like this, right? For example. Then it's not that long, right? This could work. That could be better, yeah? Because then that earlobe would actually be on the same place, so that could help. I just wanted to make it a bit more like curvy, because it was sort of straight, you know? Your composition is so strong. Is it a gift or the ability you developed over the years? I think it's a combination, I guess. Because as a tattoo artist, you have to sort of be able to put things together. They're like, yeah, I want a microphone and I want a skull and then a rose. And then you have to like, so you get a lot of practice of just putting all the stuff that people want together, you know, like in a design, of course. But yeah, as I said earlier, and as many of you know, I've been tattooing for 24 years, and I've been using AI for like 1 year. So, and I remember like just, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, I started using an app to create my stencils, to like, okay, I'm ready with the design, let's go, let's print it out and let's start tattooing. And then it was like, before that, I was, I had to draw the stencil for like 2-3 hours. It depends on how big it was, but I don't have to do that anymore because I found an app a couple of years ago. So that I need to clean this up, but yeah, I'll do that later. An app that could make the stencil in like 3 seconds. Saves me time, saves my client time. And yeah, we did put this, like that hair. Yeah, that could also work. We should just, let's see. For example, I could just do another layer as well. It's always nice if you do this one. Like, pew. And we can still have this long swirl that we had before. But I would just like to make it more like visible and like... Q&A, you did not understand my past video. Like, you don't know that I spent 9 hours on that design. It looks like it was 2 seconds with AI, but it wasn't. I spent 9 hours to create that design on the video that you're talking about. So if you understand what I did, like no changes, nothing, you don't know anything. You didn't sit here and watch me. Do you want me to show? I'm showing you the process. On another tattoo, I'm showing you the process. So, like, this is Procreate, and I'm showing you the process. And like, I really don't have time to like have you sit and like, yeah, please. I'm literally spending my time showing you of the ship drawing of the ship. Yeah. Well, now I'm drawing because I'm remaking this tattoo. I'm making an idea for Miss Cherry's old, like 15-year-old tattoo, right? So, where I think we can use some of this. I think that could be really cool to just put some nice black outlines here. And we need a new dragonfly. And I think it could be cool to combine like a little bit of neo-traditional with like bold lines, and then also use like more like realistic in some places too. What kind of changes did you do to the AI to make it your own? Because to me it looks very similar. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. I'm not even gonna bother. I can't take it no more. Like, if this is gonna be the new live streaming experience for me, like people having a sort of tone in the chat room, I'm not sure, guys. It's like, yeah, I have better things to do. People are so skeptical, and like they're taught to be like hateful of AI. So they're like judging everything that has something to do with AI. And yeah, maybe now I'm judging you for that. But it's like, yeah, everything is a mirror, right? Ooh, I don't like that. We have to have the flower like going out across. You know, that's one of those proportion things that I learned. You never let stuff touch the other sort of direction. You always need to cross or not go near at all. My 12-year-old son can hear you, and he said, said, girl, people are stupid. They don't understand anything. Oh, awesome. Say hello to your 12-year-old and say that he's amazing. And thank you. Let's clean up that, but we'll do that later. As I said, this is just a suggestion to make this old 15-year-old tattoo look a little bit nicer. And I think to make some lines like this could really work. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you again. Greetings from Los Angeles, California. Hello. Simp in the house. Meow. Okay. I like those lines. That, my ladies and gentlemen, like looking at this now, can you see that this looks better than this? Like, and not just like, I know that the black lines in general look better, but if you see the proportions, you know what I mean? Thank you. Tusen takk, Anirén. I appreciate that. It looks similar to me. No, you probably have no idea what you're talking about. You're following a blind narrative of hatred because you've seen a couple of images made with AI. Yes. It's me, Jesus. I changed my username. Okay. Hello, Jesus. Hello, hello. But did you used to watch my YouTubes before? Or was it just TikTok? But thank you, Desert. That was actually exactly what I meant. Oh, that's so nice, Mallory. Hello. Hi, back. Okay, so we all agree that this looks better. Like, this is with a lining that makes so much difference. And of course, like we can redo the lines on these flowers so that they pop more. And I need to find more reference photos of those flowers. So if you can remember, and if you don't remember, all those lines were made freehand. It was? I can't remember that. You know I can't remember. I can't remember anything. But I can see that some of these lines are like they're supposed to be something here. But I don't like that. They don't fit in. So we're gonna have a flower there. You tattoo the VW van on the lady with colorful hair. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, on Ingvild. Yes. What art software? This is Procreate on an iPad. So I'm sitting here using, like you can see. Whoop! I don't want to. Yeah, all my empty monster boxes. So yeah, this is on my iPad, as you can see. Yeah, and I'm using the pen, the Apple Pen. So that's very easy to use. I just haven't got the paper thing. Yeah, you know what I mean. Emma, can you please make a series as Kan du please lage en serie litt som tatoverende? Yeah. Well, thank you, Emma. Yeah, I like that TV show too. And of course, we can't make like a new season of that. That will never happen. But I'm hoping that we could do something else in the future. That could be really cool. So I totally agree. You could go to the producers and tell them that, hey guys, you should make a TV show with Linda and Masterpiece because they're really cool. Maybe that will help. I don't know. They don't listen to me. No, but I've been in contact with them, and but it's like, you know, it takes time to sell. What have we done here with this? We have to clean up this flower somehow. Like, it could be enough just to add this, just to make that leaf get more like a shape. You know what I mean? Like that. So it gets a shape. And could do that there as well. Maybe not that big though. But yeah. We have to do this on your skin though. Where are we putting the dragonfly? Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Dragonfly. Curious question, how do you get rid of the existing face? Oh yeah. Good question. Flowers, vines, yeah, could work. A lot of things could work. You just have to be creative. Well, a really, really nice way to practice for those who would like to become a cover-up tattoo artist. I'm gonna like to be able to see, like, to know how to cover up something and blah blah blah. You know those. You know, in the old days we had something called magazines. They are amazing to practice on. Okay, this is just gonna be super quick. Okay. And then lastly, one leaf there, and then that can work for now. And yes, so what I meant with the magazines, right, is to when you have a magazine, you see photos of people, and you can use color pencils or like markers, and you just draw. Oh, Rand, sorry, I didn't catch your. No, it was okay. That doesn't show on this. Sorry, Rand. It was awesome hanging out with you, Linda. I was drawing comic book characters while watching you work. Now I get to make dinner. See ya. Well, have a great dinner, Rand, and thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, so yes, again, back to the good old days magazines, right? Those are perfect for practicing cover-ups, glow-ups. So imagine that you have a photo of someone, let's say Jennifer Lopez, and you want to make her into you want to make her into, just tell me another character, like a male character. For example, The Rock. I don't know. How do you do that? Like, how do you add with only using color pencils, preferably color pencils that, you know, they cover a little bit, but not 100%. And when you practice that, and just by adding, like putting makeup on, you can change a face into another face, right? You can move a face. You can't move it, but we can add stuff here that will sort of make the, let's see, you got to fool the eye. So we're going to do more like, we're going to use these shapes, right? Am I on the right layer? Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter anyway. We're going to use these shapes to create new shapes, right? So to hide this, I have to make something go in there, right? Because then I hid that eye. Lisa thought that this was it. We'll do that. And you know that we have free tattoos on Halloween. Did you know? Like, it's amazing. And I got to go and check this. Let's see, where is it? If we go to TikTok. And there we have the fortune teller again. Let's see. Where's the, how can I go? Where's search? Home, search. Okay, there we go. And masterpiece.no. This, we have free tattoos. And on Halloween, we're giving away free tattoos, but it's like you have to get the deal with the devil. So in a bucket, we're going to have lots of small tattoo flash in a bucket. So if you choose to take a tattoo from the bucket, you get a free tattoo, but you have to get it, and you have to get that one. If you want to be able to choose from them, you have to pay. I think it's like 666 kroners. So it's basically free if you want to choose. So it's going to be an interesting Halloween. We're all going to dress up, the tattoo artists, and we're also going to be choosing like a winner of the best dressed client as well. So yeah, you should definitely check out our shop. Like go into masterpiece.no on TikTok and go follow. Så man lærer cover-ups med å ommøblere tryner. Ja, sort of. Sort of. Glenn er sykt, har byttet vakt på jobb for å bli ferdig tidlig. Awesome! Glenn, that's cool. That's cool. I think a lot of people are going to show up here. It's going to be interesting to see how that day is going to go. Okay, so sad I have to work that day. Aw, typical. But I mean, I think we're gonna be. We start at 2, but I think we're gonna be here probably at least until 8. But then again, I think the line is gonna be sick. Okay, but that was it, and let's work some more. So you know what I did there. So I can connect this here, for example, so that hair goes into the back of her face. You know, yeah. I can clean that up. I live in the wrong country. The negativity is ridiculous. Don't let it distract you. Looking great. She has a J. Scott Campbell style. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that style. I like that. Let's see. Off topic. Where did you get your braids done? I got it done in Ayia Napa. I was on holiday. After that, can't wait to see the finished result. You saw that video? I want to, but you're a wuss since you can't choose. You can choose if you want, Emma, but then you'll have to pay. I think it's like 666 kroners. So that's like, you know, usually we have a minimum of 2,000 kroners here. So to pay 666 in our shop, that is super cheap. So it's like, yeah, ridiculously cheap. Okay, let's go. And then if this goes in there, then we should have one more that goes more like that angle to go back here, right? Hvor står det gratis? I think they're like, they differ, you know, some are maybe this and some are maybe like this. Yeah. Something like that. So, and they're like, you know, simple, easy, you know, the typical stuff that we can, you know, because we can't give away free tattoos that are going to take, you know, an hour, 2 or 3 to make. So they're going to be the smaller tattoos that won't take us too long to make so that we can actually make more of them. Otherwise, we wouldn't have time to do them. I just want to clean up this hair. I don't like it that it's like, you know, it needs to be more like, Håper jeg ikke får Crocsen. That was a great idea. I had to write that up, Crocs, because we're not done drawing the designs yet. €50 for a tattoo is insanely cheap in Norway and done by seasoned, experienced artists. It's basically the fee of a tattoo apprentice. Yes, it is. Very true. The lines on the jaw looks a bit off. Could be. Yeah, since they're sort of like... I sort of agree and don't agree. It's like both, but we can try... like maybe without one of the lines, and then we don't even need to have, I'll just smash them together. We don't even need to have a line there either. Let's see. Just do it like this. That could also work. Or something like this, and then it's like a line, but it's, I don't know. And then we have to make it soft also, because so that it doesn't become too sort of masculine. Let's do it more like this, maybe. Way too big a viskelær. Meow. Okay. Now remove the one in front. Vet jeg er mulig å svare, men ikke hvor mye koster en tatovering hos meg, cirka 10 centimeter uten farge. Ok, Emma, jeg lager ikke tatoveringer som er mindre enn typ A4, og jeg lager bare farger. Sorry. Så det er rett og slett ikke noe jeg gjør. Emma was just asking me, like approximately the price of a tattoo by me, in the size of like, a palm size, and no colors. And I just had to tell her, like, I only do colors, and I usually never do tattoos that are less than an A4 size. So then you know. Remove the one in the front. Okay, so okay, I'll remove the one here in the front. Okay, is that better? Yeah, it is better. It is better. And we're going to have some shading there as well, so I think that will work. Det var Crocs, ja. Okay. Okay, jeg har ikke sett det. I didn't see all of the flash yet. A portrait size with A4. Usually, I would say no less than 20. No less than 20K. I think that would be sort of my minimal price, actually. Because, maybe not 20. Maybe I could say... I don't do that many smaller tattoos anymore, but if you would like a portrait by me, then I would say at least no less than maybe 16 would be something of a minimum for me. 16K, so that's in dollars or euros, I don't know, 16,000, so that's like 1,600 or more, 1,800. But yeah, so approximately that. And so I would say, like, if you can do anything that I can do in one day, would be something like that. Lyst på portrett av farmor og farfar på ene skulderen. Ja. Farmor og farfar, det er koselig. I love doing portraits of, like, grandparents. And then, of course, I'm going to give you, I have my homework, my typical homework that I give to all my clients, so that you're going to be able to sort of get a very personal design, so that it's not just your tattoo, but it's sort of their tattoo as well. You know what I mean? So it's like, it really can represent them and how you remember them, how you connected with them, if that makes sense. I like that. I like that. Okay. We have to keep up cleaning. Here. Jeg husker ikke hvem hos er flinkest på dyr. Lysportrett av hunden min. Glenn, it depends on if you want it in color and black and gray. I would say, because me and Miguel are the only ones that do color realism. Where did that one come from? That was yeah. That wasn't supposed to be there, was it? Okay. So yeah, so me and Miguel are, I think, the only ones to do color realism. Nick does a little bit of that too, but she doesn't do big stuff like that in color realism, I think. It depends. It could be that she actually does that because, yeah, Nick is really showing off. Like she's really, what's it calling? Not showing off. She is really like developing fast these days. So yeah, she's someone to look out for. Like she does a lot of good stuff. And Miguel is like my right hand. You know, Miguel is one of those rare tattooers who also say yes to cover-ups. And he's doing such an amazing job with those. Like it's amazing. And he does cover-ups in black and gray, and he does that way better than I do. So if you want to cover up in black and gray, then Miguel is your man. I want this one to be more like yes, there we go. There we go again. Oh my God, that line bothered me for so long. Okay. I didn't even see it, Kelsey. Hun er svart og hvit og fargen. Yeah, okay. But so then you can, well, you can check out Kyle. You can check out Ken and Miguel. And if you want it super small, you can always check out Clarita. She has also more like a junior kind of pricing because she's not that experienced, but she loves to do those small micro-realism stuff, and especially like shiny objects and stuff. So if you want something like that, you should check out Clarita. Okay, like and the nose. Okay, better. Thank you for sharing my live. Let's appreciate that. Thank you. So, Jeanette, are we sort of onto something here? Because, well, yeah, I think, I was here late last night because I was making the design that everyone hates on TikTok. And then I was here super early because my Danish client had a flight to catch tonight. So we'd have to start early. So I was here 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah, you do the math of how long I've been here today. So I haven't really seen my couch in a few weeks, I think. So I think I'm gonna not be spending all night here tonight. But we're definitely, yes, we are good. Yeah, right? Like a glass vase. I mean, she's so awesome with those shiny objects things. Really cool. Cuz gun, you say no. No to what? Who hates Switch design? Oh yeah. Oh, the TikTok I made yesterday. Because like I think all of TikTok really just misunderstood the whole concept, and they thought that I had just made the whole design and stencil with AI. And I was like, no, I spent 9 hours making that design. But yeah, the TikTok community are just, they can be, sometimes they can be very, maybe a little bit fast to judge. Back from running. Oh, I was good. Like clapping my hands. Yes, I'm drawing on an iPad. The trolls, yeah. Want a realistic sun. What's that called again? That sun, yeah, the sunflower. That sunflower, yeah, it's called a sunflower. Black and white realism, 10 centimeters. Well, that's actually. I think that could be like if you it's nice that you have some reference photos, because then the reception is, they're gonna recommend someone for you, and it's just easier if you have a reference photo. So, but I think, Clarita could definitely really want to do it, and she, as I said, she's cheaper, a little bit cheaper than the other artists, because she has a little less experience, like years. She has been tattooing for, I think it's 4 years. So she has been tattooing for years, but she has been tattooing with us for a little bit over 1 year. And that's when she sort of started tattooing more seriously and got more of the the follow-ups and the education and stuff. So yeah, but she could be the one for you, but also everyone here actually. Oh, it is super annoying to put a lot of effort and then you get bashed, as you said. It's like people are like, it's diabolical. I'm like, oh my God, you have no idea. But yeah, and I know that it's like you're not supposed to sort of like you don't have to explain yourself to trolls. I know that. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I just wish, you could, instead of just commenting, you could like ask me questions and I will answer, But yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. Lady, look at you. Yes. Lost a few milligrams I didn't need and sweat. I bet. How are you? I'm good, Verda. Verda or Verda. I'm very good. How are you? That's typical, Miss Cherry. Yes. Oh, typical. Yep. I have the timer still. Like I get every hour I get AI to tell me what time it is. Oh, she's gonna say that in just a few seconds. I'm gonna have my computer say that automatically. But yeah, the drawing is incredible. You should go home though. Yeah, I know I should. Hadde ønsket om Gerda på blomster, men ble anbefalt Clarita på grunn av jeg ville ha i farger. Yeah, Clarita likes to do colors. Gerda doesn't do colors, I think. Maybe she does like some lines or something. I don't, but it's very rare that she will do color. Just went to Tattoo Con in Mannheim. Made me want to get a tattoo so bad. Yeah. Oh, tattoo conventions. I love them. I miss them. But diabolical could be a compliment. Yeah. Well, read those comments and tell me that those are compliments, please. I need to do some of these bigger.
It's 20 hours.
See? It's 11 a.m. No, 11 p.m. 11 hours. Is it too much? Too much. Too much. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just go home. Do I have a home? Yes, I think so. This is my home. I know it is. But you also have another home, remember? No, I can't remember anything. Remember? Er det noe messe i Norge? Østlandet. Ja, du har jo... You have one convention in Moss. It's called Tatorama. It's in Moss. It's in the summertime. Wait, maybe it's... No. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm just do... And then, but in Oslo, there hasn't been one for years. Many, many years. Sadly. What I was thinking was this specific one here was to, if I could make this more like meow, right? Meow, for example, because then I could do this line here to, you know, to hide the old mouth. Digge hjemmesiden deres, kanskje rart å si, men lett å finne fram og kult design. Tusen takk, Emma. Altså, det er ikke rart å si. Jeg er veldig takknemlig. Thank you so much, Emma. Emma just said that she loves our website. That it's, you know, easy to find and to get around, and there's a cool design. I worked so hard on that website. I didn't make it, but I'm like planning that website, and yeah, it wasn't cheap either, but it was amazing, and yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I remember I was so proud when that website was done. Are you all talking Swedish? There's a lot of Norwegian in the chat because TikTok is very local. So yeah, I've realized that. Wait, I don't like. Wait, we should just clean up this and make this more easier, maybe thinner, right? Like, just have this and this, and that could be just it. Just make it thinner because I don't want this to be thicker. Oh, is she idiot? Can't believe I finally caught your live stream. I've been following you forever. Thank you, Sean. No, you're not Bo. Yeah, there's a lot of nice misspellings here. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Lucifer. Hello. I never had contact with Nordish languages, but it sounds so pretty. It is pretty. It's pretty. My client today, she's Danish, and we talked a lot about the language, and she said that I think Danish is one of the world's like most difficult languages to learn, and I agree. Like, Danish is so hard. No, it's so weird, and their numbers are so, they're idiotic. They're an idiot, cause yeah, the Danish numbers are idiots. But yeah, keep telling me that I'm an idiot, cuz gun. Please, I love it. I like hearing it. Makes me want to learn something like Swedish, Norwegian, or Icelandic. Yeah. Icelandic is pretty nice language too. I like Icelandic. Okay, now Do you remember that? I don't know if you. I made a video once, like just for fun. This when no, I don't even. I can't even explain. My mind is way too much like off now, and I can sense that I'm way too tired. So I'm not even gonna try. Even many Danes don't understand each other. Yeah, probably. Danskene høres ut som de har svelget en potet. Yeah. The Danish sound like they are swallowing a potato. Very true. I'm French Canadian. You can have a try at French. It's pretty hard too. Yeah, I do like when I was younger. I used to like fake French, and I used to say in Norwegian, I would say to eat jelly with a teaspoon. That is spise gelé med teskje. That's yeah. So what I was gonna say is that I said it in French like spise gelé med teskje. That was my interpretation of to eat jelly with a teaspoon, but I know there's not that. I always say I will just learn some basics, but learning languages is a rabbit hole. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I started learning Spanish, but that wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't. I guess interesting enough. So I learned like esta es mi madre, and then that was it. I was like, ugh, I give up. I don't want to do it anymore. And good luck to you, Cuzgun. Well, yeah, anyway, what I was talking about earlier was that, yes, I do have a tendency, which is, I know that a tendency is not a tendency anymore when you, as soon as you know that it is, it's not a tendency anymore, it's a choice. I'm like, oh, don't say that. I didn't want to hear that. But yeah. When I used to have a tendency to say that I'm done working. Like, okay, I'm gonna quit now. I'm gonna go home now. And then I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but yeah, we have this one too. Let's just make that into a super soft. Pretty like that one. To eat jelly with a teaspoon. Okay. Manière de jello avec une petite cuillère. I don't know. Was that? Oh my God, Kazgan, you must really love me. I appreciate all of your chat messages. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. But yeah, until I don't want to do the hair on the top until I know what kind of flower we're going to have on top there. But again, just by what we did today, you can agree with me, I hope, that this, and I know, yeah, you're going to ask me, how are you going to delete, remove the thing in the background there? Because by just changing this elf, right, into this, it's not enough to just put the lines there. Of course not. So we'll have to we'll have to do some coloring. Yeah, first you called me an idiot, and now you love me, and you want to kiss me. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's sweet. That's so cute. There we go. And then a new layer. And you see, I'm just, yes, I'm behind the lining. So I can just start like coloring here. And purple is a very nice choice to cover something with. So just by adding this as a background, it's going to help a lot. And now I'm just creating it all over there because I can draw the new sort of hair color on top of that, right? But yeah, something like this. Because then, and when you see if that's not going to be that one. It's going to be like you see here. That's going to be more like the realistic. So you see something is shining through there. It can shine through if you don't make it bold enough. So we could make it more, this one, more like bluish. That will help a lot. And darker, then it will just disappear. Lighter, it will come back, right? So this is sort of what my plan would be. Let's see, recent and this one. And I would like the background, it doesn't have to be that dark everywhere. So just like a little faded somewhere. And the dragon, oh yeah, I forgot the dragonfly. Yes, well, thank you, Yami. So yeah, but this could look quite much better than this. That's the whole point, really. Yeah, and that's a good start for now. I can send you this, Miss Cherry. I'll send it to you on Messenger. Yes, it's bedtime now. Yes. So I'll share it, share, blah, 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 and this, save. And I can even share a video, export. That's the cool thing about Procreate, is that it actually creates a video of the process. So if we look at the video, you can see what we did sort of here. The whole thing, I just sketched it up like to look at what we were doing. Oh. Oh. You see, I was using AI. Oh my God, I'm the devil. Yeah, that's going to be my new thing. I'm going to change my name now. It's not Electric Linda anymore, it's AI Linda. Yeah, so you have proof it's not a copy of AI. True. That's definitely true. Loved watching this. Great job, Linda. Great to watch you work. Thank you so much, Gemma. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I'll send it to you, Miss Cherry. And I'll see you some other time, people. Kan flere personer trekke samme motiv på Halloween? Ja, yes, Glenn. Several people can do the same motive on Halloween because that's why it's called flash. Flash is something that when you do a tattoo design, and sort of like in the old days, you had flash on the walls. So meaning it never like you didn't take it down. You got the tattoo and then someone else can get the same tattoo. So flash were always cheaper than the next step, which is what we called up for grabs. That's when we create designs that we really want to make on someone. I made the design. I want someone to tattoo this, please. Then someone will buy this design. It's cheaper, still cheaper than the custom tattoo design for the client, right? So you have those 3 levels. Flash tattoos are sort of the, what's it called when it's like, oh my God, me and words. When it's tattooed again and again, it's like mass-produced tattoos. Those are called flash. Those are always the cheapest ones. Then you have up for grabs, which is a little bit cheaper because you didn't get custom made, but when you get it tattooed, it's only yours and no one else can get it after that. That's up for grabs. And then the next the most expensive one is the custom made tattoos, right? You go and tell your tattoo artist what you want and they create it for you. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. So the devil, like the deal with the devil thing on Halloween, those are flash, meaning you can pull one out and you will get it tattooed, but then someone else might get it as well. Okay. So again, thank you for joining me tonight. It was nice to be able to show you how I use, this is one way of how I use AI into my designs. And as I say, again and again, I will just like sum it up. I don't use AI to tattoo. I don't use AI to make a design. I don't use AI to make stencils. I use AI to create the models and the reference that I add into my digital plan that I use as a reference when I tattoo. It's when I tattoo that I create my art and my way of those references. You get it? I think that was okay. Well, yeah. Have a great night, people. Thank you for joining me, and yeah, have a great night. See you later, gators and haters.